is what it's come to. I am officially homeless. When you're in your vehicle or in your car and you live in a vehicle, or when you're in your vehicle and you're maintaining, then I think that's when you call yourself displaced, because you still got some help and you still got a place to sleep and you're still somewhat normal. And then when you're at this level, this is when you're homeless. So I'm a little aggravated today. I'm walking to the store to go get me a blunt so I can smoke. And I'm a little aggravated today. And I am finna go on a blasting rant. Because I just get tired of the FBI games and the IRS playing games with me. Like, I don't see it. And people playing games like I don't see them playing games. And maybe people don't know that they're being used by the FBI, or don't know that they're being used by the IRS, or don't know that they're being used, but you are. But I know that they know that they're being used because people don't comment on the stuff that I'm talking about. And that's a dead giveaway all day long. And it's always to get me to go back to catch up, or to keep me back around him, or to keep me back in his grace. Anytime I'm on and I'm going on about my life, or moved on, like I was moved on with Lil Buddy, they moved Lil Buddy out the way so they could put Ketchup back in the picture. So it's like it's a constant going back and forth between me and him. And all I keep asking him to do is give me my paperwork so I can get the truck. They got this dude riding in whatever he want to ride in. They flying this dude around the country. They done gave him another girlfriend, put him back with his kids, put him back with his wife. They done did all of that. They don't even care about me and what my role is in his life. They done gave him his own, another whole woman that done put him with, and put him on with everything else. Let me go on about my life. But they took me out my truck on this is punishment, federal government punishment. And so now I was listening to him and what he said yesterday. They told him to tell me I'm a menace to society. So whatever that means, so that means they take the stuff that I say and turn it and use it against me in a court of law. A man that loved his wife, I listened to that last night. He wouldn't even say that. Because number one, you know that these people are sabotaging and oppressing your wife because she found out that you married her illegally. And so because I won't be quiet about that, they took my life away. And they violate my freedom. That's why I put it on there that San Bernardino County arrested me without reading my rights. Because they don't think black people have no rights anyway. Same bunch of honkies out here. That's it. They don't respect black people in no sense of the word. Black people don't even have rights. That's why all three of them officers did it and put me in handcuffs with no rights, because they don't respect them anyway. They never thought about doing that. Why? I thought about that. I was like, well, if that was a habit and they went to court, I mean, not court, but it was a habit, and they, ever since you started out of the academy and you under arrest, you have the right to remain silent. If you used to doing that, that's habitual. They don't do it. Why? Because they don't care about black people. That man just said, turn around. He didn't care. His mind didn't tell him at any point that you got rights. Because all he saw was, this is a nigger, I'm hunting her, and turn around and put your hands behind your back. That's all he cared about. So, unfortunately, my husband works for those kind of people. And so, ever since I've been up here, I had the money, came up here with the money to get my tag. They won't let me do it. They took my money when I got paid at Uber Eats that week to go get my tag. $400, the FBI took it. Straight up snatched it. Didn't let me get anything. and then let me get my tag. And ever since then, that's why the tag don't go to the truck. They don't want me to get the tag to the truck because they don't want me to live in California. They say that I'm up here in California. Probably ain't no telling what I'm doing. Selling drugs, doing fraud. They say have people to come and make statements. They say I be traveling all over the place. I'm here one day, here one day. That's why they say, I need you to come back down here Tuesday because they want that to put that in the air. She done had Sharon, they paid Sharon yesterday stimulus checks to make payments. To say, oh, I'm coming you down here Tuesday. That way they'll go ahead and make evidence. I'm outside. They'll be filming me Tuesday and making that evidence for Georgia. Say, oh, she was in Tuesday, Georgia. Didn't your sister say she was paying for you to come down there? You said, okay. So then they'll start and be making evidence starting Tuesday. They'll be done change my time zone, have a phone number down there in Georgia, be linked up to this phone number here. I'm still in California. The FBI be down there making evidence in Georgia. And Ketchup works with them. So they had Ketchup working for them. That's why he won't get out of my life. They use him to commit the identity theft because he's still my husband. So that's why they say if I could put them back together again, it look like you've been with him all day long. You've been with him all along. That's why they had the criminals go out for a little while and come back. Go away from her for a little while and come back. Go away from her for a little while and come back. That way it look like it's been ongoing all along. That's why they won't never let me get a divorce from him because they don't want me to be away from him. They just don't want me to be with him. You're with him, but you're not with him because we're using him and we got him doing stuff for us to set you up. And when we get done with it, we're going to put you back together with him just long enough to make it work. And then we're going to arrest you for all the stuff that he did. That's what they've been working on. I just want them to hurry up. But they won't let him put the registration on the car because they don't want it. They don't want me to stay here. I'm supposed to be in California to look like I'm selling drugs, running with gang members, doing all kind of foolish stuff that I'm not doing. So they're not gonna let me get no tag here in California. California wouldn't even let me get an ID. That's why they paid them white ladies up there to take my ID and give me a fake one and give me all the paperwork back. So it looked like they never serviced me. So they done had that plan since I got here. So, but anyway, this is what it's come to. And I'm walking, so I need to get me a blunt because I'm aggravated because I want to take me a bath. And in a little while, I'm going to find me a bowl and a bucket, and I don't care where I am. I'm getting naked and I'm taking me a bath. Let me see. Just so happen I'm recording in the store. Probably a good thing. Let me see. That made me real mad though.
Brandon, here's 20. Super Lotto Quick Pick for Wednesday night. $20 Quick Pick. Super Lotto. Well, 2 cards.
Hey, can I get a Swisher Sweet, please?
Sweet.
Yeah. Grape. You got a grape? Yeah. Do not give me that boring flavor. Do not. Give me some juice, honey.
Yeah, I prefer the diamond.
Oh, definitely not. Hey, you got a grape over there?
Grape?
You do?
Yeah.
All right, let's roll it.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's pretty fresh.
All right, good deal. Look, I like you. You already know when they fresh or not.
Yeah. I hate buying the old.
You already know. Oh my God! And you get home and you be ready.
Yeah, you try.
And you try breaking that drop fall apart.
What's all your money?
You already know. You already know. You be like, you know what? Wait till I go up in there the next time. Somebody getting fired. That mess up your whole wheat roll when you roll it in the thing and it's not fresh. Thank you so much for like knowing that. That's so important.
Problem.
That's so important.
People like us, you gotta know that, so then you won't do it to someone else.
You don't. You can't mess up their roll. You have a good day. Yeah, so anyway. But yeah, that's what it's come down to. So I'm walking. I got my stuff officially in a cart. This is it. This is the lowest part. The good thing about this is being at the lowest part is you're on the street. And that's on the street. There's nowhere to fall from here. So that's the good thing about doing this. But even though the FBI and the police did this to me, it should show. There they go. Send them darn ambulance vans behind me all day. I don't care nothing about that. I'm on the street. Go to hell. So the good thing about being in this situation is you're already at the bottom. I'm already at the bottom. So at the bottom, that's the lowest level. And so they done been threatening me with it for the longest. So I'm glad they did it. Because now they ain't got nothing over my head, nothing to take from me. So anyway, I just wanted to post that because I'm out here, like in the street. And I talked to Ketchup yesterday on the phone. And I could hear him still working because I could hear what's going on in the phone. The FBI working behind him in the phone. I could hear it taking pictures. It's doing all kind of stuff in the phone. And I hear it and I'm aggravated by it. But at the same time, I was happy to talk to him because I'm always wanting that forgiveness to go to him because he did so much to me. You know what I'm saying? But I want God to get the glory out of it. But every time I apologize to him and he never say me too, or he played an FBI role that they done told him that reverse psychology when he be like, I should never talk to you out of what you did, this and that. I already know there's no change there. Every time he say, oh, I'm in my word and I'm studying and you got your wife out here on the street, there's no change there. That's just him saying that. He believed himself. He want to have a change. He want to be doing something, but you know what I'm saying? It ain't really no change and no repentance there. So then when I think about it, I be like, well, you know what I'm saying? I was still happy to talk to him, this and that. And then before I know it, like I said, it's short-lived. Do the FBI manipulate that? Yeah, absolutely. 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 But at the same time, like I said, nobody's responsible for him. And nobody's responsible for me. Best thing I could just tell him, don't text me no more. You know what I'm saying? You could get in your bed and go to sleep last night, not even text me back and say, you all right? You know what I'm saying? You okay? Did you eat? Or where you stand? Or let me see what you're about. He don't care. I looked at that man pictures last night. That's not my husband, man. That man was an FBI agent all along. Don't call me no more. I have been telling him, I just want to see what you look like. I want to look at you with warrior's eyes. Not Crystal's eyes. I want to look at you through the Holy Spirit. And I looked at him. That's not my husband. And I told him that. I told him that this morning. You're a counterfeit. You're not my husband. And I hope the FBI used that in the wrong way so they can get sued. I told him that's just not my husband. Somebody that leave me out like this in the street and go to bed, that ain't my husband. That ain't somebody that care for you. I don't care that he sent me $50. You're supposed to send me $250 a week. I ain't gonna kiss your behind for 50. You supposed to send more than that. He got on the phone and he said what they told him to say. You're a menace to society. How am I a menace to society? That's a criminal. They don't know why they used to be saying stuff like that. They just do. Knowing that all these important people on this phone, knowing all these important people, some that be listening to do their job, some that be listening just because they want to be hunting niggas all day. And they say it to anybody on the phone. They know they on the phone. Because they know that the person done told them to get on the phone and say what the stupid junk they saying. The man said, you're a menace to society. How am I a menace to society? Then he turned back around in another part of the conversation and say, well, you don't do nothing wrong. Well, come and tell that to the California Police Department up here. Because they follow me all day long with threats and guns and racist white people that be forming evidence that they know is fake, that they know is wrong. Just to do what? Land a false conviction that ain't even going nowhere. They can't even arrest me right because they ain't read no Miranda rights. You trying to do a whole case raggedy and botched up with all these banks having the same account numbers that you're going to have to justify in a court of law? Well, why all these banks got the same account numbers? Go figure. Go figure. Imagine that. All of them got the same account numbers. Imagine that. That's going to be very strange in a court of law. This girl was committing crime and everybody got the same number. So yeah, I'm a little agitated. So yeah, I'm finna smoke so I can calm down and get my mind right. Yeah, I am finna do that. So all of the help yesterday, so you gotta understand when the help be coming. So the sister called, I want to help you. We're concerned, Crystal. Pay attention. When they be nice, that's when they working the most. When they nice. They working the most. That's because that call you talking to, she talking to you on, that ain't, number one, what number is that on? What line is they bleeding that with? The line that's in use out here in the atmosphere. So when they hear you talking to your sister, weren't you talking to her on that line? No, I was talking to her on this. The FBI done blended the line. That ain't the line and that ain't the number. And that ain't the phone. So that's why they come and see all these devices around. Then when they ain't doing that, then they turn around and say, well, on top of that, then you all of a sudden, well, every call is 8 minutes. And then I got to go. I'll call you right back. And that's because they're making calls. They want to edit. They don't want them too long because they got to erase too much and come back. So they cut it off. I'll call you right back. Anyway, when them calls start hanging up about 5, 7, 8 minutes, those are blended calls. They're making them. And they're being made. So I just get over it. So anyway, I got my blunt. Like I said, I'm walking. I be paying attention. I just hate it. It don't be that I be on tricks. I mean, I am in tricks. I'm in tricks all day. I was at the store just now. They follow me all day, foot to foot. Somebody is in a car right now and hooked up to this phone and a tower and is doing something evil and sneaky where I'm at. Everywhere I go, they going. If I go right here to Brewster's Ice Cream, they coming. They're going to buy something from the ice cream shop. They're going to probably play with Google Pay and hook it up to the phone. That's how they do it. But, yeah, I'm aggravated. Because I be listening to him and I be wanting to believe him because I just want to be like the Kardashians. They my family. That's not my family, but they my TV family. I love their inspiration that you can get along with anybody. And I try to get along with him. I was so happy yesterday when we was going to get along. Good. I just want to be friends Let's just be peaceful and move on. But that's not my dude no more. When I look at him and I see you can pose, it's the difference in somebody making you look happy. Nigga, you got a real cheesy smile on your face. Don't ever talk to me no more. I could never smile if the police was doing this to him. I would never let them do this to him. I don't care if they kill me or not. You don't have to kill me. You're not gonna do him like that, and I know he did nothing wrong. I would go to bat for him. I used to get up in them bullshit pastors' faces where he used to work when they tried him and paid him $14. I used to get up in their face. I know good well you ain't tried him like that. And he rocked your church off the shoes, and everybody be coming out their shoes on Sunday morning. You ain't get him for $14. You better come in them pockets again. I promise you that, or he won't come back. I bet you that he won't come back. And I go out here and tell all your church members that you ain't paying him. Try it. Play with it. Play with it. And my husband is the baddest on the musical keys in the church world. See, I still throw shade, but I still throw him a compliment because I respect him where he at. He don't do none of that for me. All he do is say FBI trash every time he talk to me. Stuff like he did yesterday. You a menace to society. Why would you be telling somebody that if somebody out on the street? That's because they want you to go kill yourself because they trying to kill you anyway. So that when something happened, they can tell your family, she was so depressed, she killed herself. No, the hell I ain't. I tell them just what they said. Well, you out here because they took your truck. No, I'm out here because the FBI and the IRS said you're not working nowhere and you're not doing anything. And when I first got here, they told me at Walmart that I was going to be on the street for 5 years. That's what they told me. They're retarded. They sentenced people to the curb for terms. They told me I would be homeless for 5 years. They told me that. And I can't wait till we get in court and I go put that tag number on the stand who told me that. And then they be wanting people to vouch for them. I'm not vouching for anything. I'm not out here because I did nothing wrong. I'm out here because this is a white racist town, San Bernardino County. And I'm standing up for myself as a slave because I'm tired of them taking my ideas and my jobs and my information and exploiting it and giving it to white people. And that's all they're gonna do. I had a good idea this morning. I thought about it. I'm still gonna do it, but I'm gonna give it to a black person. Let a white person take it from him. They already free, so I'm gonna give it to a black person. See, if you think, since you think you're so free, I want you going out here and tackle these honkies with this idea to take slavers and watch and see. Don't you be out here on the curb with me next week. Go ahead, since you think you're so free. Let me show you what these honkies gonna do. These rednecks and these tight ass jeans with their nuts to the side and that tobacco in their bottom lip. Let me show you what they're gonna do. Won't be doing anything. Why? Because they want these niggas out here on the street because they look like slaves. They want them out here. They're putting these snotty nosed kids for freaking playground and nobody even be outside no more. But they won't take human lives off the street because they don't care. They want these niggas out here because they look like straight slaves. They like them. They love it. Them honkies like Miss Peterson with them no lips, them white people with no lips, blind at all. Yeah, they like them. They like niggas out here like this. They love it. They be cheering. They gave her a high five. They was calling her when I went to the jail. They was calling her, congratulating her on the phone. You got that nigga again? You got her again in the parking lot? Good job. They met her at the back gate to give her props on that. Because she was doing what? Hunting niggas. That's okay. I'm going to hunt her ass in that courtroom. Bring your ass on up here, bitch. You ain't read no Miranda rights. Come on here so you can throw this case out. I can't wait to that. Come on, throw it out. You ain't reading nobody no rights. I'm smoking. I forgot where I am. I got to get the hell away from this Wells Fargo building, because I don't be nowhere around they building because they getting sued for $136 million. And I don't like to be nowhere around they establishment whatsoever. Somebody told me yesterday, I heard somebody said not to get no accounts at Wells Fargo. Good. The Lord done already started to shut them down. Good job. Praise you, Jesus. Somebody else, they done did somebody else wrong. See, they always be trying to block me so much. And what I'm doing, when you're a wrong person and your business got wrong practices, somebody else will find you out. I already said that. Wells Fargo ain't got but one more darn discrimination, complaint, anything to have anyway. Everybody always complaining about them because they always doing shady businesses. And they always doing shady businesses to black people. They don't care. They don't care. These people don't have no hearts, no compassion, no sympathy nowhere. I'm so mad about that situation. I could have left it alone. You know what I'm saying? Don't text them, because I know the FBI be playing on the phone, because they already know they already know what to do to make me mad. They know that. They've been aggravating me for 20 years. They know everything. So they know if they don't let Ketchup text me back, she gonna get mad. Even if he did text her back, we gonna act like she didn't and then block it from coming through, so she gonna get mad. Because they know if he texts me back and he nice to me, I'll be nice. I'd be happy about that. They don't want that. So they want to keep everything hostile. That's why me and him never get along. You know what I'm saying? He always doing his job. Always being an FBI agent. And when I looked at him yesterday, that ain't my husband. We legally married, but that's not my husband. That's not who God had for me. I don't want that. I looked at him. He don't care nothing about me. I looked at that last night before I went to bed, and I can't get that out of my mind. He don't care nothing about me at all. So let him do what he's doing and let him live his life. And let him be with whoever he will. I'm enjoying myself out here on the street. That's where the FBI got me. Then let me shine out here on the street. I'm finna get me some water. I'm finna get me a bucket. I'm finna sit at the bus stop and I'm finna do my toes. And I'm gonna wash my ass at the bus stop. And I dare him, come on, lock me up. Well, you should give me somewhere to bathe, retarded. This is what kind of town do you have where no homeless people have nowhere to go? Good. I'm gonna wash my clothes. Be clean. Get my face cute. Put some makeup on. And live out here on the street. I be listening to all that stuff like they told Sharon to say last night. Don't put makeup on at night. They be paying these people to say dumb stuff like that. And that made me so mad. Tell her don't put makeup on. I don't wear makeup at night. I don't even be out at night. I be in my truck. So they act like they be saying little slick stuff. I don't sold my stuff. I ain't never sold my stuff. And I had sex with one man since I've been here. One. My husband got it overnight. He didn't. He waited almost 3 months before he even got it. And didn't even know he was getting it when he got it. And when he got it, he was like, what? He was shocked. What? You want a what? But anyway, like I said, he was even moved out the way to get ready for this mess that they doing right here today. So anyway, yeah, I be upset about that. And I got upset at the evilness I felt when that white man put them cuffs on me the last time. That man was so evil. And his energy, that whatever he had on him and them together, I peed on myself. I ain't never did that before in my life. I go to show you it's a reaction to their energy. They racist like I don't know what up here. But it's a good fight. It's a good fight. It's a good fight. I feel like Martin Luther King if I ain't, because we still fighting the same battle. He was fighting to be free, and so am I. They just don't say it that way. Police sent me a message yesterday to me, stop running. I'm not running. You retarded faggots. I think they believe themselves. I think they believe in what they're saying. I think they believe that. I think they really do. I think they believe that. That they done lied to themselves so long, they believe that I'm a criminal until they stop and treat me like one. Well, so be it. Hurry up and get to the point of where they're getting to. But so now the level that we're at in the investigation that they're making now, this is when they're at the last phase of the investigation, when they're tying all of the corrupt evidence up together. And this is where, at the level of the investigation, where we call putting a bow on it. And we're putting a bow on it, and putting a bow on it means they're tying up loose ends and making, right now, since I'm not committing a crime, they got to make it. And so since they got to make it, they also got to put the character with it so that it looks like it and is believable. So that's why they took the truck. They took the truck, had the lady take the truck the exact same day that I went to jail. I mailed Ketchup the letter for the registration. I was at the post office to mail it. I went to jail that day. So, with that being said, that's why it was there. They took me out of retaliation. So, every time, like I said, that's going to show in a court of law. Every time you did what with that registration, yeah, something happened. You mention that registration going to Amazon, you're going to get sent home. You're going to have a bad night at work. You mention that registration again, okay, you're not going to have this. Like, every time that registration come up, something going to happen. I did it the last time I Uber Eats, the FBI didn't pay me at all. I went to go get my money out of the bank, nothing's happening. They took $400 from me. And then put Captain Big Legs in Walmart to act like he has something to investigate. I'm sick of Captain Calf Muscles. That's what I want to call him, Captain Calf Muscles. If that man was to be kicking niggers, I bet that man kicked them boys to sleep. I bet he do.